Rise and shine, you guys. I'm not even running into the reading really quickly. Like, we're going to have a little chat about the dream I had last night because I could not fucking sleep for shit. I'm just literally sitting here cutting my nails. So today is October the 16th. It is 5:58 a.m. Doing this reading at the planetary hour of the sun. All right. We'll be heading into the planetary hour of Venus by 6:09 a.m. And then it looks like we're going to ingress to the top of the day at 7:13 a.m. at the planetary hour of Mercury. It is Mercury's day. All right. So the moon is officially now obviously in Aries. We're getting closer and closer to tomorrow's full moon. All right. In today's transits, there's not much going on. By the way, Jazz is sick. Welcome in, you guys. All right. We got Mercury in Scorpio that's going to biquintile to Neptune in Pisces. The moon had already conjunct the energy of the North Node. That was like around 3 a.m. last night. We had the energy of the quintile over to Jupiter and Gemini in retrograde. Uranus semi-squared over to the moon with Uranus retrograde in Taurus. All right, we've got the quintile energy to Pluto in Capricorn, semi-sextile over to Saturn in Pisces in retrograde, and Sesqui quadrant to Venus in Scorpio at 29 degrees, by the way, because Venus is moving into Sag tomorrow with this full moon in Aries, you guys. I'm born to learn. How you been? I'm literally sitting here cutting my nails. I'm not in a rush because I want to go over what I dreamed about last night. It was really weird. All right, so just giving you guys a little bit info about today before I get started. Let some other people get in here. So listen. I don't know if it's because I stuffed my damn face last night. I got off my live pretty late and I went to go eat and I fell asleep on a full stomach. But anyway, besides the point. In my dream, I was in a vehicle driving as if I had another person next to me. Damn, I feel super close to you guys. It was almost as if somebody was driving next to me in the car. It was literally 2 steering wheels in the damn car. Literally 2 steering wheels in the car. I was like, what is going on here? From that scene of me driving, I mean, there was really nobody on the road. It was almost as if I was driving for the first time. Again, I haven't drove in probably over a year now or close to a year now. So, yeah, it was more so like, welcome in, you guys. It was more so like, it felt brand new. Like if I had like a guide next to me or something. All right. In this vehicle. And it was actually the car that I had in the past before it got taken away, which was interesting. So, don't mind me, you guys. I'm literally like cutting my nails up. So I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what is this dream all about? From that scene, it ended up going into me being at a grocery store. I remember seeing my niece in this dream. I don't know if we were getting something from the grocery store. My man was in the dream, and he's like in a fight. And when I say what this fight was about, I have no clue. But he punched a guy, and this is someone that he knows. It's like one of his friends. He punched a guy, and they were fighting, and he ended up like splitting the guy's face open, and the guy came back and punched him even harder and split his face open. It was so weird. It was like a huge big thing. Like, I don't know why the vehicle was in the dream and why it was like I was being guided while driving, because it was literally 2 steering wheels. I don't know. In the dream, it was kind of saying like, if you're in the right direction and you're being guided, it's like you don't have control. But there was some sort of conflict in the background of that dream. Because when I say that man punched him right back and split his shit too, they both was in the hospital. And they were supposed to be like friends. So I was just like, I was like, damn. Like, literally, his shit was gushing. One side and the other side, they both were, and these are like friends. All right. And I was like, and he was like, hurry up, take me to the hospital. I can't fucking believe he did this shit to me. Like, yeah. So you're saying there's a split coming up? That makes sense. That completely makes sense. Completely makes sense. But I was shocked in the dream. I was trying to help him in a way because I'm just so like overprotective about certain things, like especially my kids. Like I remember being in the store with my niece and my daughters, and he was there, and then the fight broke out. It was just a weird ass fucking dream. A weird dream. And I was in and out of my sleep last night. I couldn't sleep, and I was wondering like what transit was taking place. So I sat at my laptop. I'm looking at the transits, and it was like about 2:30, 2:45 when I woke up. And it was literally like the moon was in conjunct with the North Node right there. So if someone is not part of your path here in your destiny, there's a split. All right, there's a split coming. I was like, well, damn. How you doing, Samantha? I'm sitting here cutting my nails, you guys, because waking up this morning, it was a very nervous feel, and I went to go scratch, and I felt like I was going to rip my skin apart. So I went and showered. I went and got myself together, but my nails are extremely long, and I haven't done them in a while, so yeah. I was a little freaked out by that dream, you guys. I don't know. How was your guys' night? Like, how did you sleep? Did you wake up out of your sleep? Normally, I'm up, and I have to use the restroom, and it's fine. I get up, and I go, but I couldn't get off my phone last night. I was, like, scared to go back to sleep. It's not even much going on in today's energy either. You had a weird dream too? What was it about? What? You said a UFO broke a tree as it was lifting. Time period was weird. Ouch. So listen, I don't know what's going on. Shit is getting weird. I feel it in the energy. And again, we're still with this like solar eclipse energy, you guys. I feel like there will be a lot of separations. A lot of separations. Ouch. I wish I could really like remember clearly when I wake up exactly what was happening in my dreams, but those are the only things that I can remember. Welcome in, Audrey. I'm seeing very familiar names with people that I used to work with, actually. Tina. She's actually crossed over. This Tina that I know. She, I believe, had some sort of cancer or something. She was like the best, though. She was the best. A woman named Mary. I used to work with a woman named Audrey as well. Interesting, because they were all from the same workplace. All of them. Welcome in, India. I'll get started in just a second, you guys. This is not going to take me long. I promise. Actually, how about I do a little bit of reading so I don't have you guys all held up. I'm pretty sure you all are busy doing what you do. All right. So, oh, I looked it up. The transit happened exactly at 3:05 a.m. with the conjunction of the North Node, just so you guys know that. All right, so let's adjust the time right now. We're starting at 6:08 right now, so we're about to ingress into the planetary hour of Venus. All right, so the moon is at 8 degrees and 33 minutes of Aries. Let's look at the 9th degree. A crystal gazer. Thank you, Born to Learn. I appreciate that. All right, so a crystal gazer says, awakening the non-grasping, all-seeing, subtle aspect of one's mind. And it says here, sensitive, visionary, concentration of attention. Being able to see the whole picture, the mature psychic can interpret scenes and scenarios in the holistic context. This perspective is not given to one lost in a narcissistic self-love and obsessed with self-projection. That's pretty interesting. Here I am painting nails as I'm about to start shuffling cards. Dum dum. It's all good. Just a quick clear coat. All right. So let's see what it's talking about. It says acuteness. Perception of what is shapes what is to be. A person who gazes into a crystal ball is attempting to access an aspect of the mind that needs to be stimulated by non-rational techniques, often called right-brained intelligence. This half of the mind's understanding is found through soft surrender to intuition and developed by committed meditation. Or meditation, sorry. It says, through the marrying of this with rational thought, we are able to perceive with much greater acuteness the linkage between what is imagined and what comes to pass. We actually have the capacity to bring to mind an entire universe, to grasp its operating principles, and to learn of the tools by which to manipulate it. I don't know. Have you guys ever tried to like gaze into a crystal ball? I know that's more so like a way to be able to see into the future. I know a lot of people do this. Those that are working with, spirituality. But it says personal experiences. Rather surprisingly, we find it to be entirely subjective. The bigger cosmic picture, though indeed accessible, is not accessible through personal experience. With all the uniqueness, prejudice, and ambiguity that entails, we see that our perception of who we are, with all of its convoluted oddities, is none other than a perfectly authentic graphic representation of our slant of our outer reality. We come truly to understand that what we imagine is the map of what we'll come to experience. Fiery imagination and watery intuition married together, often unique and mysterious glimpses of what is to come. From nothing more than these glimpses, we are willing to modify the set of our journey and bend towards the dark temptation of the unknown. There is a hint of the hero's quest beginning to emerge. Hero is not pioneer nor leader. To realize his potential, he needs to resolve the paradox of how one can be simultaneously thesis and antithesis of society. The hero is thrown up from within the community at a time of crisis in order to rework the principles of the group's consciousness into a new form. The crisis has arisen because the old ways are no longer being interpreted meaningfully for the evolved times. Danger is at hand, and the hero is ready and willing to act upon the omens that speak of permanent radical change. Interestingly, this is so often occurs in stories when the hero consults the oracle, typically a crystal gazing woman. It says a cosmic interactive partnership. The world and the individual are thus in a cosmic interactive partnership, each in time reflecting the other in every mood and every situation. So this allows a rough indication of what is to come, since what we feel now must somehow be reflected in the future. With care, This facility can be used to shape our attitudes and strategies in organizing outcomes to suit our personal convenience. We are aware that, taken beyond a helpful level, such ability inclines us towards idle curiosity. Why seek information about the future if we have not the willing to shape it? Gazing upon it will shape it. That is the cosmic law. So we are clear enough, energetic enough to deal with the effects and the consequences of that. You can do the same with the bowl of water. So when I first started this channel, it was so weird. Because back in one of my old workplaces, I had gotten a bunch of things on clearance that I thought was really, really nice because I thought I was going to be moving. But I never moved, and I ended up packing them away and putting them out on the porch somewhere in a box, right? And we went digging for things and like cleaning up a little bit, and I ran into this shell bowl. And it looked like, see if I can find it, this book here. It looked like this shell bowl here. I always remember the bowl because it looked exactly like this one. You see how she's holding that bowl there with water in it? It was a shell bowl literally just like that, and it cracked and it broke. Welcome in, you guys. Actually, I'm going to use this deck. It's cracking up because I actually put water in there, and I was looking upon like how to gaze into water to like tap into intuition. And I used to like work with like candles around me because it used to just give me a very like good aura pertaining to the smell that it had, whether it was lavender or putting my crystals into the water, that type of thing. But I started to use oils even inside of the water. But it was like every time I gazed in there, I never really saw anything. I was just like, I don't think this shit is working. I guess it's a different type of meditation. So if you're not used to it, then that's not for you. I was more of like a cards girl. Okay. So I just kind of like, it broke and I never got another one. But I definitely tried gazing into water before. Crazy. All right. So, yeah, I kind of like this energy here. So perception of what is shapes what is to be. So whatever it is that you think of is more so like whatever you imagine is becoming your reality, because that's what you're shaping it to be. All right. So think positively when you want to awaken to whatever it is that you think of in to bring into your reality. All right. What else do I want to see here? Libra is moving into the 24th degree with the energy of the sun. All right, tomorrow these energies are going to be in opposition at the 25th degree. Yeah. That's where the opposition will take place. So it looks like the full moon is at 7:27 a.m. Big deal. All right, so the moon being at, 25 degrees? Well, right now it's moving towards the 24th. Let's look at the 24th degree. A third wing on the left side of a butterfly. A third wing. It's showing me a butterfly, but it has like an extra wing on one side, on the left side specifically. All right, so it says exceptional facility of consciousness and unusual level of spiritual awakening can be achieved by serious seekers who then become the seeds of general evolutionary steps. Discovery of our own uniqueness. Evolutionary development has two characteristic qualities. The normal process of development is a little bit at a time, with periods of clarity and periods of confusion, creating a general unfolding or further understanding. Yet rarely, perhaps once or twice in a decade, we may go through sudden dimensional shifts when a veil is torn from the eyes and we move up the spiritual mountain path in leaps and bounds. Life is never the same after one, and we never lose the expanded awareness. The more profound versions of this are called the suffis. Makam shifts. Makam shifts. I don't know what that means. All right, speaks about distinctiveness. Our unique qualities distinguish us from the norm and add to the richness of society. This bizarre image speaks to the importance in life for us to hold firm to the distinctiveness of who we are and what we are conditionally, even if that makes us extraordinarily unusual. So it's more so like you standing out, or something distinctive standing out to you. I don't know. It says by cherishing our own particularities, we sharpen our acuity of perception towards our social groups, and we then see more clearly. We see not only the opportunities that come from the differentiation, but also the underlying affinities between or beneath the differences. These quirks of character are the treasure of human life, the fruits of previous choices and realizations that have practical value. They indicate uncontrovertible. They indicate I can't say this damn fucking word. Incontrovertibly, the exact contours of our specific idealized standpoints. Not only that, the process by which we reach a specific life statement brings out an ability to assess situations and respond with originality. So it looks like someone here is sticking out. All right, sticking out in a way. Spiritually awakened. Discovering your own uniqueness, or how to stand out in your own uniqueness, whatever that may be. I feel like we're back more so even with all this cardinal energy, but we're still heavy in water. So I'm looking at the sun in Libra, moon in Aries. We've got Mars in Cancer, Pluto in Capricorn, North Node in Aries, and Chiron in Aries. All right, but then we've also got lots of water energy here. So Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, Jupiter that is in, or sorry, Mars that's in Cancer, Saturn and Neptune that is in Pisces. All right, so lots of mutable and lots of cardinal energy happening right now. We'll get into the fixed Scorpio or the fixed water energy really soon here. By next week, we'll be with Mercury in Scorpio, the sun in Scorpio. All right, we've got right now Venus is getting ready to move into Sag, so we're about to step into some more fire energy as well. I'm feeling like all of this beautiful energy that we're dealing with is having to start adapting to changes. Cardinal energy is like where we've been initiating new beginnings in our lives, heading towards our destiny, where we're taking action, how we're transforming in a way, where we're supposed to be focusing pertaining to relationships, how we've been allowing, our emotional state really to move forward. And where we've been doing lots of core wound healing as well. All right, so those are specific areas that might be tapping into what I'm reading on here. Now, again, we're going to see the 25th degree of where this actual takes place. Interesting, a double promise. It's showing me like a pinky promise here. All right, so the expectation of goodness. It is crucial to envision what we hope to experience. So this is going to be tomorrow's energy with the full moon in Aries at 25 degrees. And then Libra at the 25th degree is speaking about how to be able to see through illusions. All right, having information in the symbol of an autumn leaf. You guys, when you are walking down the street, I'm pretty sure you guys all are seeing like the fallen leaves. Pick one up. All right, pick one up and stick with it. Every leaf is unique. I don't know. Every time I see a leaf, it always looks like a damn heart to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm lacking love or something. I don't know. I was walking the other day and there was this leaf that I was looking at on a gate, and it looked like a little heart to me. So they're all unique in their own way. What time is it? Give me 1 second, you guys, because if my daughter wakes up late today, she's getting her ass whooped for real. All right. Well, nobody interrupts me, hon. Do you guys have any idea on how to get a teenager to be responsible enough to wake their own asses up? Because I'm about over her ass already. I need to lose weight. Why? Because my boobs are too big or I got too much of a chin? What's the problem? So you can leave. I'm not going to delete you either. You can talk all the shit you want to. Talk it up. Talk it up, baby. What happened here? Oh, hidden enemies? I'm used to them already. You said all you're saying is that I'd have to lose weight. I lose weight when I'm ready. And I'm not ready because I love to eat all the time. All right, you guys, let's get into the reading. No hard feelings either. Love you. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in this energy today. Nine of Swords. All right, who's trying to create the anxiety? Whoa. Nine of Swords, you guys. What's going on? What is going on collectively? Where's this energy coming from? I don't think today is even a bad day. I mean, the semi-square over to Uranus and Taurus, I mean, it can definitely be like a little slight tension with one's confidence or someone's self-esteem. I mean, obviously, if you're not feeling great about yourself, then that's something that you have to do within yourself. There's no one that can come and help you. Semi-sextile energy to Saturn and Pisces, if it requires a lot of discipline around you right now. And or the Susky Quadra energy is like with Venus. If you don't feel comfortable within, you know, your own skin or your beauty, or you better fucking love yourself and fuck what everybody else got to say. You heard? Not the fuck on this channel. Just saying. There is no reason to be in anxiety and stress today, you guys. It's going to be a great day. The moon is in Aries. All right. My feminines, you guys definitely have lots of power. So don't let nobody come in and try to make you feel like shit. Because look at her. She look like she about to cry. All right. Yeah, no. See, people need to like really go fucking heal. It's hurt people that try to hurt people. Does that make sense? Hurt people hurt people. I think that person, whoever that is, that hidden enemy, he needs to go do some healing. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Tina. Yeah. Who just said something about Florida? Glad you're safely with us here in Florida. You said Florida, and I just literally looked at the Three of Swords and how it was like super dark, raining, and nasty looking outside, and then the sun's coming back out. All right, so I feel like if you guys out there that need help, Six of Pentacles, there will be help coming. All right, but this is giving me those that have been dealing with lots of sorrow, anxiety, stress, having to deal with heartbreak, possibly writing about it. All right, it could be where if you're lacking finances and or I'm seeing food in a bowl here. Like some sort of abundance coming in. You being gifted with something. Let's take a look. You said it's not that bad. I believe that because a lot of people are so damn exaggerating. But I'm not there, so I can't judge. All right. Maybe there was a lot of like destruction though. And where it did hit hard. All right. So be careful, you guys, with your foundation right now is what I feel. Your foundation in anything. It could be, you know, your emotional environment, your mental environment, your finances is the way I'm seeing it here. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be the ending of a difficult time. Ten of Swords. The devil's running away in this picture. All right. It's like showing me light at the end of a tunnel. Could have been where you've been backstabbed, betrayed by people that actually, you cared about. I'm seeing you definitely have protection around you because the black cat is like ready to fuck that damn devil up. Y'all see it? Welcome in, you guys. King of Swords. I feel like there's a lesson in everything, you guys. I'm seeing this King of Swords like smacking down his sword on the on the book. There's a lesson in everything. Sometimes I feel like the universe comes through and destructs in order to bring people together as well. I truly believe that, right? Where if people have been too much, focusing on their own thing and not really trying to come together and help and support others, spirit will come through and make you do it. Because collectively as a community, if things like that happen and things are destructed and a lot of people die, you know what I mean? Not literally, but yes, literally sometimes people die. All right. I mean, there's a lesson to be learned in how to really start learning how to express love. Hello. All right. And it kind of gives me where if remaining too isolated at times can be where you're really hiding away from the pain, all right, that needs to be actually expressed out there. Learning how to be more so vulnerable and being able to speak up and speak your truth. So the King of Swords can be someone that has to be very stern and, willing to stand up and do a speech and say, this is how I feel, or whatever the fuck, right? In order to move on. Six of Swords. I've been getting a lot of swords in my readings since the day before yesterday. A lot. Home for the family and your prayers, yes. I mean, we all, would love to have a great home, beautiful home, right? I love it. So I'm seeing Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius out here with lots of swords. And today is the 16th, so it is like the Tower Day, all right? So maybe something shocking, unexpectedly. Someone may be experiencing some sort of loss, all right? I'm seeing Mars out here. I'm seeing Saturn out here. I have the energy of the moon here. All right. The sun is here as well. And then we've got Mercury. So today is Mercury's day. It could pertain to communication and the way that you think again. All right. The way that you are perceiving situations and whatever you speak out is what you really start to manifest. It keeps you stuck in your head more so. Where it's like it's because of things that come from past situations. All right, what this is saying to me here is that there's the need to release that with the Three of Swords. So that your goal is to become balanced again, being able to support others if you've been able to overcome a very difficult time. All right, so there could have been like an unexpected change in the past that has led you to feel betrayed in a way, but it's like lesson learned. When it's time to move on from something, it's time to move on. Right? Yeah. Judgment. So it's like Judgment Day would be, did you ascend? Did you learn your lesson? Did you find out the truth about something? Are you reconciling with the right person? Have you apologized in any way that, you needed to see in both sides of a situation? That type of thing. Are you heading on the right path? That type of thing. I'm seeing she's singing like music notes. So obviously, if it comes to a place where judgment is like your ascension, then it's going to be something that truly makes you happy. She's like, I don't know if this is a clarinet, a flute, or whatever the fuck, but she's happy on the journey that she's going on here. It doesn't look like she is upset about anything that happened more so in the past. You said if I had a brain reset button. I just heard the Yellow Brick Road. I don't know. Wizard of Oz? Literally. The yellow brick road, that's crazy. All right. Yeah, it's like, are you going to keep going down the path of where you already experienced, you know, the destruction of a tower, to go down the same place where you know that tower exists, and or going over here where, you know, there's given like a better path to prosperity and abundance over that way, with a specific community of people, not keeping yourself in the tower all alone. All right, so it's showing me the Nine of Wands. All right, this kind of reminds me, you've got me thinking of the energy of the Wizard of Oz when he goes down and he's got to like fight for the witch. All right, or fight the witch, and he's like trying to get not taken down by the damn fireballs and shit like that. It's kind of what it's giving me with that energy. It's like the need to protect yourself and keep your boundaries up so that you can keep going down the right path. All right. There seems to be sometimes you might feel like hung up, where if you're trying to accelerate at any cost, it's like there's the need to like speak a truth. All right. Going after what it is that you want, seeing things in a different perspective. Like, if you've got to fight to get to where you are, that's just normally how you overcome difficulties in your life anyway. Shit isn't just fucking handed to you. I mean, that's the goal, is to be supported and to help other people. But a lot of people, sometimes they feel stuck. They don't know how to overcome pain. They don't know how to overcome the anxiety and the stress. All right, they're so used to feeling like damaged, and people just stabbing them in the back. But there's got to be a lesson learned when it's time to move forward with something. The World card. There could be this ending of like you collaborating with one group of people that no longer serve you and moving into something else. So here we have the Queen of Cups again with the energy of that shell that we were speaking about. Kind of feeling like once you've gotten yourself to a place where you are nurturing yourself, loving on yourself, really caring about other people, you're always going to get that group of people that doesn't like your shine and how generous you are while you're moving forward in the energy of happiness, that more so want to come and take your ass down. All right, they want to come in, they want to cause you a sense of unrest. All right, they don't like to see you healing, so they come at you and tell you you're ugly as shit, you're hard to look at, you need to fucking lose weight. And it's like, bitch, I love me. All right, so hop the fuck off my shit. That's just what it is, you guys. Facing your fears and being able to control your emotional state too. All right, you can't let people get through. It's like, see through the bullshit, see through the illusion. All right. Welcome in, you guys. You sure do. You sure do. Welcome in, Janet. I wanted to call you Jeanette so bad. Is that how you say it? Jeanette or Janet? Thanks, Catherine. Yeah. I figured. I have a cousin named Jeanette. But I wanted to say Janet so bad. I was like, wait, is it Jeanette or Janet? All right, you guys. Let me just get some spirit animal oracles out here. Let's see, tap into this energy and what's coming through. I haven't used this deck in a while. It's been a while. men desire. Desiree. I wanted to say desire so bad. All right, so listen, act as if you know what the hell you got going on. Be the chameleon, all right? Kind of like get in where you fit in type of energy. I mean, all right, you'll camouflage with your environment. You better act as if you know what you got going on. It's kind of what it's giving me here. All right, it says bring your ideas to life. This has been coming out a lot too. All right, so I'm seeing number 14 as well as the 24th. Could be of significance. So bringing your ideas to life. The electric eel. I mean, that's a sense of power right there, right? And where whatever you think about, eels are in water. So it's like whatever your emotional energies is, or whatever you're sitting with the energy in your subconscious, bringing that to reality is a big deal. All right. It might just be something that you feel inspired by emotionally that you want to go after. And it actually can be like, listen, you may not know what the hell you're doing, but you better act as if you know what you're doing. Okay. Fake it till you make it is what they say. Yeah, it says use your mind wisely. Number 47 now. With the pig spirit. Let's see. Turning knowledge into wisdom. This is like a mental thing, you guys. I'm telling you. So, listen. Whatever is coming out with all these swords recently, it's been like people overthinking situations. It can be where, there's just the anxiety and the stress of not knowing the truth about something is of significance, keeping yourself in some sort of illusion where you're afraid to face a specific fear in any way. All right. It happens to be pertaining to the mental state here. Bringing your ideas to life, utilizing your mind wisely, and turning that knowledge into wisdom. All right. And it's like chameleon spirit. Act as if you know exactly what you're talking about when you go into something. Utilizing the energy of your mind. Sweet results await with the bee spirit. I like it. You never know what's going to come out on the other side of you just more so utilizing your brain. All right. I feel like there's a need for you to tap into like your inner child as well and be playful. That gets your imagination going is what I feel like. Opening yourself up to infinite possibilities with the starfish spirit here. There's always enough with koi fish. Koi fish are very like, they represent good luck and wealth, that type of thing. All right. So I'm seeing very different animals out here to be exact. I'm seeing starfish, koi fish, the electric eel spirit here. So these are like water animals. And then I'm also seeing like the chameleon, the bees. All right. These are going to be like animals that you see out in like everyday life, right? Chameleons are not hiding any damn where. They want to hide, but now the wolf spirit, this is giving me like the bravery, all right, to go after what it is that you want. Sandpiper spirit, these animals, they definitely they live around water. I guess a sandpiper spirit would be more so like how do you call it? Yeah, I'm just trying to get the word out. It's like someone that's very curious. All right. So again, it's like having that inner child feeling. Could be curious about nature overall, because I'm definitely seeing that. All right. And how your everyday life, you run into different things. You have different ideas. You utilize your mind in many different ways. All right. And you're opening yourself up to many different possibilities here. Something about a pond. I don't know why I feel that. It says Sandpiper spirit is happy and curious as nature that can help you feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. So it says be playful in your energy. So go after things that actually have, like, you have interest in. If you're trying to gain wisdom about anything, all right, and you have an idea about something, it's like utilize your mind, but make sure it's something that you're gonna like love to do, is the way I feel. This was coming up in yesterday's reading as well. You can't continue to wear a mask on something that you actually don't like. You know what I mean? It says trust the great mystery with the whale spirit, and we've got seeing the bigger picture with the giraffe. Interesting. So I've got numbers out here: 14, 24, 47, 67, 7, 51, 59, 36, 65, and 29. All right. I feel like giraffes for me, they always bring a sense of, I'm seeing the picture of like a baby, like the beginning of birth. All right, like giraffes and elephants and things like that. That reminds me of like a new beginning. So that could be something that's seen as like playful patterns. You know what I mean? Like a giraffe's pattern. Something like this. What else did I want to look up? So koi fish spirit is associated to transformation. All right, it says it is pertaining to growth and enlightenment. It also represents perseverance and how determination to swim upstream against strong currents represents the energy of strength and resilience, and to need the need to overcome adversity. I don't feel that you've got adversity on your path, but it could be if it's anything that's pertaining to blocking your mental. All right, so it says that koi's graceful movement represent peace and tranquility, and it's also seen as good fortune. All right, so a pair of koi fish tattoos can symbolize good fortune and prosperity. I'm only seeing one big ass koi fish in here, but typically they swim together and very close. Big as hell these damn fish are. They look like a massive size goldfish. Okay. Let's look at this giraffe spirit. All right, so it speaks about the symbol of vision and foresight. It says its spiritual energy encourages us to look beyond the immediate challenges and limitations and guiding us to embrace a broader view of the world. All right, so again, seeing the bigger picture here. See what else comes out. I feel like the most fierce animal here, to me, is going to be the wolf, which is showing the energy of loyalty. It can be a way of communication through body language, touch, sound, and communication. All right, it speaks about strong family ties. Also a sense of independence. All right, being brave. And the importance of working well with others and building social bonds. So it's coming out with freedom is yours with the horse spirit, clearing out the clutter with the frog spirit, and believing in yourself with the squirrel spirit. I mean, squirrels are things that we see on an everyday basis, especially here in the fall season, right? They love the nuts falling off the trees and shit like that. Let's see. So it speaks about an invitation to break free from your routine. So if it's anything that's keeping you stuck in your head and it's not allowing you to use your mind wisely, it could be that you're cluttered in the way that you think about something. All right, understanding that freedom is yours and there are other possibilities out there for you to, go act as if you know what the hell you're doing. All right, sweet results await if you just learn to go after something that's different, something that you're not used to. Like, again, trust the great mystery. You don't know where it's going to lead you. Let me look at this whale spirit energy. All right, so it speaks about longevity, love, and wisdom. Some cultures believe that whales are a source of wisdom and divinity. It can definitely come through the energy of ancestors. All right, so it says the tribes believe that whales are ancestors who helped shape the land and the seas. Harmony and balance it speaks about. Could be definitely when it's like opposing forces, which we're going to be seeing that tomorrow with the sun and the moon. It can represent the subconscious mind as well. So if you're like overthinking things like that, it speaks about having to understand the mysteries of the depth of your subconscious state and why you're thinking the way that you're thinking. It can definitely be a positive sign of personal growth and emotional exploration. So it's like in the subconscious state, you utilizing the imagination. Imagine if you're like the whale and not understanding what it is that your vision wants to see, but it's your imagination and what you're swimming through here. All right, where it's going to lead you to something pertaining to like lots of freedom, to be able to experience many different things in your life. All right, so it says the white whale has been suggested to symbolize God. The white whale has been suggested to symbolize nature and the quest of men to prove their dominance over it. But it is good luck, speed, strength, and freedom is the most significant with this. Longevity. It says evolving in the water, whales are solitary animals, but they attach great importance to family and communities of people, or communities of, whales. So if we look at it in our way, it's like, who's going to believe in you if you don't believe in you? If you're able to see the bigger picture and trust the great mystery of your imagination, freedom is yours. You can bring anything, all right? But it says sometimes life stings here with the wasp spirit. So it's kind of giving me where if something isn't for you and it's being rejected, it's because it's not part of your path anymore. You know what I mean? It wants you to tend to the small things with the mouse spirit here. It says being able to do great things despite its size is the meaning of a spiritual mouse. All right. Being able to remain with courage and persistence and succeed where others cannot. All right. It can definitely be associated to witchcraft, it says. So generally, it's going to represent someone that is very cunning, resourcefulness, has adaptability, and quick-wittedness in various interpretations. All right. It does represent fertility, abundance, new beginnings, all right, in specific mythologies. And it's meant to come in and harbor some sort of positive change and joy within certain popular cultures. All right, it can be definitely pertaining to intelligence, and that's what we're seeing here, utilizing the mind wisely. And then the small things can turn into greater things, right? Bigger things. So in Chinese astrology, the mouse was the smartest, jumped on the back of the damn ox and obviously made it first place, right? That was the story of it. It says it's time for a deep dive. And I feel like this is the energy that we're getting into. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's the Swan Spirit. All right. Scorpio season. All right, diving deep into your emotional feelings and the need to face fears. All right, a swan has often been seen as a symbol of wisdom and includes awakening the power of self, balance, grace, inner beauty, innocence, self-esteem, seeing into the future, understanding spiritual evolution, developing intuitive abilities, and grace in dealing with others and commitment. All right, so it represents good fortune. It says in the Scottish Highlands and islands, swans are considered birds of good fortune. All right, if it pertains to evolution, then this is where it's going to be developing intuitive abilities. If it's commitment, then you're committed in dealing with others. All right. What do you need, babe? That black pen. This one? You put your shoes on already? You got to go. It's 6:53. Just gives the energy of peace and tranquility. That's what I'm seeing it as. Oh, here's a good one. It says, in Greek mythology, swans are associated with Apollo, the god of the sun, and with Zeus, who took on the shape of a swan to get close to Leda, with whom he had fallen in love with. So obviously, swans represent the energy of love. We are in the sun in Libra, representing relationships, right? And it just kind of gives me this energy. It says, in some cultures, the swan is a feminine symbol associated with the moon, and in others, a masculine symbol associated with the sun. So something about balance here, all right? And the need to like really dive deep into the subconscious state and understand what you're meant to bring into your reality, right? Understanding, being able to see what through the illusions of anything. Down on the bottom of the deck, I've got flamingo spirit, so embracing the in-between. So you guys, a lot of people that are on their journeys are like diving deep into self-worth, understanding their path. So it can be where you're definitely in between worlds right now, meaning the spiritual world, and all right, your conscious state, meaning your everyday reality. So I think remaining in peace right now is going to be the most significant. You said wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You're welcome, Desiree. You watch whales live on YouTube? Is it calming for you? Baby, I don't think anybody's in there. Where's your shoes? Are you... I think you should take your sneakers. All right, you guys, one more spread. Let's get into it. That you said you like the music that's playing. I don't think I've ever changed my meditation music for a long time now, because I love this specific one. It is pertaining to the 7 archangels that eliminate negative energy, healing on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. I cannot with y'all today. I'm sorry. Thanks for the laugh, though. You said they are beautiful to watch, and the readers have messages always for me. Cool. So you're saying the whale is the reader? I love it. Say what the fuck. There's a sense of somebody trying to control one's destiny here. Eight of Cups, it's asking like, can you leave? It's literally what it is. Someone trying to control someone's destiny here, waiting for somebody to just give up and leave. Ouch. How fucking rude. Bless you. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, King of Wands. Well, damn. I would say you're on the right path. Don't give up. Because this looks pretty damn good. From the past into the present. I mean, from the past into the future, it looks pretty good. You're happy where you are right now. So don't let people push you away from what your goals are and what you want to accomplish. You say, hola mi amiga, ¿cómo estás? Desde Venezuela, un beso. Page of Cups. It's whatever you do creatively. If it gives you a sense of healing, I don't know if people try to remain in control to see if you would walk away and remain like hidden for a while. I don't know. Causing you some sort of chaos or some sort of upheaval in the energy. Makes sense. What's your name? Pink Blunts. I like it. Three of Pentacles. So if you stand out to a specific workplace, then these are going to be people definitely trying to distract you for sure. All right. It's almost like, can you just walk away already? Or I feel like they're trying to take you down in a way. Like if you don't have control over your emotional state is what it's kind of giving me. Yeah.
I had a friend tell me about...
Well, all right. You said the whales talk back through the tarot readers. It's pretty cool. I guess you would say that. Lots of wisdom. I like it. So the Ten of Cups is coming out with the energy of the Ten of Swords. So again, it's just kind of more so like trying to end your happiness, which is not okay, right? What's the King of Wands here? I feel like it's just more so like a lesson learned overall. The Eight of Pentacles, how to work harder, how to keep pushing through, how to stay determined, and how to beat the fucking devil. All right. The Devil, and I'm seeing the Empress down on the bottom with the Magician. And the Six of Cups with the Lovers and the Chariot. This looks good. I don't feel the devil can win unless you let him. Can't. Welcome in, you guys. The devil can't win unless you let him. And of course the devil's going to want to come after anything that you're birthing new. Look at the Empress. She's pregnant. She's manifesting. She's been inherited with some sort of wisdom or some sort of insight due to her diving deep into her emotional feelings, right? And it's like the minute that you are successful with anything in your mental, because Lovers is going to be the decision that you've made moving forward with like clarity of what you want to communicate about. Could be like a project or something. It then becomes very successful. I feel like the devil has no attachment to you unless you let it. You know what I mean? It's like just continue to stay focused on your passions. Continue learning, gaining wisdom and knowledge. Going after what it is that you wish for. If you're investing in something here, it's like focus on doing it independently. All right? Allowing yourself freedom to express your emotional state so that you can continue to ascend. And this is when you're being, you know, reciprocated by the universe and like you're being gifted with your abundance. All right. Yeah, I don't feel like you want to let anybody distract you in what you've got going on. If that's the lesson that we need to learn today, you guys. Okay. I feel like stay 10 toes down on what you stand on, all right? Like, even if you're sitting on your ass, you stay 10 toes down. All right, anything else? Anything else? Actually, let's do Money Moves Oracle deck. Welcome in, Atlanta. So I hear Atlanta is the town of entertainment business, right? Like TV. Is that right? Very demure, very mindful. Did I say that right, Empress? I bet. So when we shooting this movie, let me know. Very demure. All right. I actually did my hair this morning. Shit, yesterday I was like this. Crazy. Very cutesy. Very demure. All right. Who was that? Angela's daughter. What's that little girl's name? Dream? I love her. She's so damn cute. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right. So it's coming through as exhausted and perfect fit. Star power with love affair. Wisdom. Closed doors. And shedding. So what this is giving me here is that if there's something that has been exhausting you, then obviously it's not your perfect fit. All right. It says, feel financially drained and or lacking viable options. Finding the right path and the fit with the soul. The ideal job that you want to become a star. All right. It says becoming an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. Being aware of love affairs at work that rarely and wellly come together. All right. Don't lose your shit. Use your best judgment when it comes to your wisdom. Insight into nature and or physical objects gives you foresight. All right. And closed doors. It says no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Starting all over again. All right. So shedding. It says reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. It's time to set a higher goal. All right, so maybe you are being called to do something else, to expand in a way and grow in a way. All right, maybe you are finally at your star power energy. All right, it's like you're kind of pushing it here with what you love to do for work and you need to experience some sort of change. So tap into that wisdom. What do you want to go after? What do you want to do creatively new so you can push forward? All right. Let's find out why you're exhausted. What's happening? It literally is coming through that way. Or this is what people want you to believe, that you're exhausted with something. Ten of Wands. Is it because you have a heavy responsibility? You said, I'm in law school 2 more years, but I love cooking more. So why don't you go cook? The Nine of Cups is showing me like you're emotionally happy with what you do. But is it exhausting you? Nine of Swords. Is it creating some sort of anxiety for you? You said, may I have big fortune in spiritual journeys? Only if you put your mind to it, sweetie. That's where we're speaking about the mindset. See what I'm saying? You got to be positive about it. You got to know that you can go after it. That's your way. Two of Wands. All right. Maybe you're being called to do something greater than what you're doing now spiritually. Because the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck, and it's coming out with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like go down a new path, pretty much. All right, so the perfect fit. It's saying finding the right path, the fit The fit with the soul and the ideal job, it says you are meant to be here. So if people are trying to exhaust you and wear you out, it's only because you're on the path to doing something that you love, is the way it's coming through. And if they're trying to cause anxiety and worries and stress for you, you still seem to shine on the path that you're on. So I don't get it, right? It's kind of giving like star power energy. Let's see. What's the perfect fit here? Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool card. Down on the bottom is the Knight of Cups. So the message here might be that you want to look into different spiritual things that you want to like learn about. Strategize how to get onto a new journey doing spiritual work. I have a spiritual deck here. Let me pull some cards on this one. All right, and something that you might be interested in going into. Because it looks like you're already in the spotlight with whatever you do. So let's just say, for instance, me, I pull cards and they're like, I'm tired of seeing your face. You too pretty, Jazz. You don't know what else to come out with. Like, you done healed the whole damn collective. Now move on. Okay. It's kind of what it's giving. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. It looks like you're getting some sort of opportunity coming in as a gift. Right? I mean, we saw where the Six of Cups was coming through. This could be something pertaining to your past that you may have never completed. All right? Something like that. Remote viewing. I looked this up the other day. And I was like, what the hell is remote viewing? It says you're being called to explore and gaining information about distant, unseen subjects, objects, or locations. How the hell do you even do this? You got to look into it. That could be a new journey that, you know, that you want to start with your spiritual journey. It says charm casting. You're being called to explore working with charms, small objects, and trinkets to receive and interpret intuitive messages. I know there's a lot of readers out there that utilize tarot and they pull charms on top. So it could be like letters or numbers or bringing together messages that way by little trinkets. It can be like, you know, as we utilize the spirit animal deck, it can be like literally little charms like that, like messages of a bee or like an anchor, or just kind of like using those little trinkets to more so kind of receive messages within that energy. I haven't used charms. I don't like to hear too much. I don't even like change. So that wouldn't be anything that I would be interested in. Just saying. All that, I can't stand that shit. Okay. You guys will never see me use charms. Numerology, which is something I already do on this channel. Yes, oil. Why don't you go do your edges first and then I'll put it up in the ponytail, or do you want it in a bun? That's not cool. Okay. Let's see what else. So numerology, it says you're being called to interpret and convey messages of guidance and insight using numerology, numbers. Precognition, you're being called to explore the prediction of future events, no matter if it's a few seconds or years into the future. So there's the crystal gazing ball we were looking at earlier. Let's do one more. All right, so dice divination. I mean, we do our astral readings. I did one last night, and where I use the astrology dice. I'm thinking about getting the ones that are the runes, but I'm learning the runes right now. So I've been going into many different things, but I have to learn the runes with cards first. All right. This is definitely something I don't mind hearing. It doesn't bother me as much with the dice. So this would be something I would be into. All right. You're being called to explore throwing dice for spell casting and divination. All right. But I use mine pertaining to astrology transits, which is why I have astrology dice. The runes, as soon as I get to know more about them, then I'm able to notice the symbol. And then when I start rolling them, then I can interpret the messages there. She said, no personal readings, only general. Keep listening, though. I love you. Born to learn. It's too funny. All right. Cardomancy. Yeah, this is going to be you're being called to explore messages in a deck of cards, discovering the guidance messages and future in the cards, which is what I love to do here on this channel. All right. So there can be a variety of different things that you can step into here so that you can keep moving forward on your spiritual journey. All right. Because it looks like even if you're moving at a very slow pace in hermit energy, meaning you're in isolation, your strategy is to continue to keep learning. You're in a perfect fit with what you do. You're happy with what you do. Even when people feel that you're exhausted or you have anxiety or stress, it's like, no, I love what I do. It's just having to get into different things where you have a variety of things. I come in and I'm like, all right, today we're doing a balance the chakra reading, or I'm going to roll the astro dice, or we're going to do a reading about astrology today. We're going to look at the transits. You got to have a multiple of different things in what you do so that you never get tired of what you do. That's the way it comes through. It puts you in a sense of being in star power. Once again, it's like stepping into the spotlight because you have lots of wisdom with multiple different things. And then it's like you have a love affair with what you do for work. All right. That's the way I see it. Where's my deck? Here we go. So let's look at star power. People who live in the darkness fear the lights. So when you carry the light, they try to bring you down. So keep going. That's right. Step into the light, baby. All right, let's see. So star power, it's 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you have so many different options available to you to build a legacy. All right, to create stability, a firm foundation around your projects. It's obviously if you're becoming an influencer in any way and earning fame while doing so, it's going to be your popularity that brings you in your abundance at first. You've got to like really love what you do before you attract the people that are attracted to you, because it's your energy that vibrates out to those that are attracted by your energy. I crave the light when covered in darkness. Okay, if you say so. Two of Pentacles, it's like remaining in control of the things that you juggle in life, pretty much in your practical life more so. All right, because there will be challenges that are thrown at you. 9 of Wands, you've got to remain optimistic. All right, not wanting to give up. So again, even if you feel like people come in and exhaust you, it's going to be, but that's their job. They want to like bring you down because they don't like what you do. Okay, want to keep you trapped in your head more so with the 8 of Swords there. Let's look at love affair with, it says beware, love affairs at work, rarely and well, not to lose your shit. All right. So don't go falling in love with the boss. All right. King of Swords. Have strength, all right, to remain loyal and dedicated to what you do for work. All right. Moving in the energy of love pertaining to what you do for work. Opening up your heart space. Being vulnerable and compassionate with others. And Queen of Cups. Yeah, kind of same energy. All right, even if you work with spirituality, it's like this is a big deal. All right, let's look at wisdom. So insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. So what was it we were looking at over here with like things that were physical? Oh, no, it was the remote viewing. It said you're being called to explore, gaining information about distant, unseen subjects, objects, and or locations. All right, let's look at this. So it says use your best judgment. Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's definitely lots of wisdom there. All right, Temperance, remaining in the energy of healing and balance. 9 of Pentacles, possibly even moving forward independently of what you do. Death card, if it pertains to a transformative energy, it's like facing your fears and being able to go through that process. Queen of Wands, remaining confident on your path here. All right, so we've got closed door. So starting all over again with something. Because once again, whatever you're shedding here, It's time to set a higher goal, and then you got a different opportunity that arises with the gift card. So what's the door that's closing here for you? Ten of Swords. Whatever's been keeping you in the energy of feeling like the toxicity, all right, the mental burden. There's something more successful. The Chariot is coming out over top of that. Page of Cups once you get into getting creative once again. Whatever brings in a sense of a spark in the heart space pertaining to what you already have wisdom and knowledge about with the Star card. All right, that's your star power. Again, it's the ability to bring in long-term stability with your knowledge. It's kind of what it's giving me. All right, the Sun in Gemini, Ten of Swords, that's not a bad energy. It's actually allowing yourself to start researching something new, socializing with new people, sharing ideas is what we were speaking about earlier. All right, Page of Swords, it's time to get studious with something new. All right, Four of Wands, so that you can have another win, another celebration. Page of Pentacles, continue to learn new skills. Knight of Swords, and so that you can continue to accelerate very quickly. So whatever you're shedding, it's like whatever is being cut out that no longer serves you around you, it's putting you on the new path. Not so that you can go experience another tower, but you understanding that you're heading to a specific community of people that have interest in around the same thing, the same type of gifts, should I say. You said remote viewing sounds like invasion of privacy. I mean, people invade my privacy all the time. When I'm washing my ass, I feel people like, look at those boobs, look at those tits. Yeah, definitely boundaries. I like it. All right, so the Ace of Pentacles comes through with the gift. All right, so it says using opportunities that arise. The High Priestess, I like it. All right, so you're going to have a gut feeling more, so your intuition guiding you to go do something. All right. Five of Swords. I mean, obviously you get those around you trying to disrupt your energy mentally. But it's because you're heading directly towards your fortune here with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Three of Cups. It's like you've been celebrating your wins. The World card. All right. And successfully completing chapters. So again, I mean, we're pulling many different things here. Like specifically for me, I haven't mastered everything, but I kind of have a general idea about numerology and how to bring that into my readings and how to bring the messages together. All right, pulling the cards is a great thing. We utilize the dice with the astrals. It's a great thing. No, I do not fucking gaze into, these crystal balls, but maybe that's something that I need to get into. Charm casting. I hate charms and the sound of them, but maybe I need to go pick up some charms. Now, I don't know about this remote viewing, you guys. I'm not sure if that's something I'm into. But there's many different gifts that are going to be presented here. A lot. All right, right behind gift is a celebration. So I feel like there is a new gift coming in. It's showing as the Ace of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Whether it be that you're highly intuitive or you have some sort of vision or psychic ability. Like, again, we started off this reading with how my dream took place with, like, somebody getting their ass cracked, all right, in the face. Somebody, like, apparently deserved it. I don't know what was going on in that damn dream, but there was a lot of hospital energy. All right, thank you for the super chat. There was like a hospital energy. The hospital represents the 12th house. So this can just be more so subconscious state stuff, right? We had the moon in Pisces that had all these trines over to Mars in Cancer. Mars being aggressive and things that are passionate and things that you truly desire. All right, so whatever the hell was happening there, it was in trine over to Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. All right, was it Venus and Mercury in Scorpio as well? Is what the trine was happening with. And I was just like, well, hot damn. Like, something going on in that weird-ass energy in that reading. I mean, in that dream that was meant to be brought into this reading. I don't know. Something about some sort of split. Whoever said that, thank you. Because that's what it felt like. Somebody got their shit split. It just pertained to using people that I knew in my dream to give me an example of what was to come. I don't know, you guys. It's like, don't get stuck in the subconscious state. It's like, start bringing things to the reality. All right, something like that. I don't think I mixed these cards together, but 1 second, you guys. Like that part. All right, now they're not mixed. Because the other day I was like, in my decks, I'm like, why do I have all my love decks mixed with my what's the tea decks? Weird. All right, you guys. Let's get a crystal because I got to go do my baby's hair. I don't know why she want me to do her hair. Acting like she can't do it. Her own damn hair. Are you ready? She's like, are you ready? You say a positive way. A remote viewing is good for solving crimes. Police employ remote viewers. Got you. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure the police have gotten a lot of information from me recently. All right, so we've got aquamarine this morning with enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. We've got diamond, the priceless gift of time and pressure combined, beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges, and the right use of power. And lepidolite here with stabilizing the soul, the stone of transition, which is the peace stone, simplification, manageability, organization, and doing one task at a time. So this is what I'm saying. It's like, since I started off this journey, I've been into multiple different things that I didn't realize I was going to be stepping into. All right. Heavily pertaining to astrology and utilizing many different decks to like get into crystals and learning about runes now and really learning about numerology and using the astro dice to like, you know, meditate on the energy. So definitely lots of change here. I'm seeing 7, 20, and 32 with the numbers. We got emerald on the bottom of the deck with giving and receiving love and opening your heart to friendship and embracing unity. All right, number 7. So aquamarine assists us in communicating on a frequency of love. Meditation with the stone enables us to soften the edges of our words, teaching us to express ourselves from the heart rather than strictly from what we know. This brings a loving vibration to our speech and interestingly allows us to be truly heard as the vibration is felt by those that we are speaking to. All right, let's look at diamond. Diamonds can be formed in the Earth's mantle, in a lab, or due to a collision of an asteroid with Earth. However they come into being, they teach us that extreme pressure and hardship can transform even the most ordinary into something incredibly strong and beautiful. Diamond spirit asks us to contemplate how something that felt unbearable may have actually assisted us become more fully who we are. Can you see how strong you are now? All right, lepidolite. I feel like you've stabilized your soul. All right. Lepidolite is the go-to stone for times of stress. It teaches us to slow down and care for ourselves. Although useful in meditation, the stone is just as effective placed in the bathtub while we soak and have a cup of tea and relax. All right, let's look at emerald. Emerald is a heart healing stone that carries the energy of universal love. Meditation with the stone opens the heart and soothes it, allowing releases of blockages that are brought about by painful emotions. It teaches love and compassion and acts that we carry the qualities out into the world to be shared with others. All right, you guys, so that's what we have this morning. You're shining bright like a diamond. All right, or is it as green as an emerald? Let me see those green hearts in the chat. That's a bright ass green. That's I believe Taurus stone, you guys. So if it requires like massive change overall, then this is what we're seeing right now with Uranus being in retrograde. The energy of the heart is associated to the heart chakra, which is all air energy. And air energy is obviously going to be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, all associated to the mental, right? So working through your heart space and not so much with your mind. All right, I love you guys. I got to get my daughter's hair done. I'll check you guys out on my next live, probably around 10 a.m. today. All right, check you out then. Bye.